There is something very interesting about politics. Two people can look at the same country, the same policies, the same results, and reach completely different conclusions. One says, this is progress. Another one says, no, this is failure. So the question is not just what is happening. The real question is, how is the same story being told? There is a playbook in politics, unwritten but widely practiced. And it is simple. If you want power, you do not focus on what is working. You focus on what is not. You take progress and question it. You take achievements and reduce them. You take problems and amplify them. Because politically, progress weakens the argument for change. Now, let's apply that playbook. Let's look at the current administration under President Hakainde Hichilema. There are two stories being told at the same time. One story, the cost of living is high. Opportunities are limited. People are struggling. And for many citizens, that experience is real. Story two, something else is happening, but quietly, structurally, across multiple sectors. Let's look at that. Education. Free education has been introduced. The school feeding program has been expanded. University support has been strengthened through bursaries, loans, and meal allowances. More children today are in school. More students today are staying in universities and colleges. Let's look at the public service. Over 50,000 teachers have been recruited. Over 20,000 health workers have also been recruited. Additional recruitments include in defense, the police, emergency services, local authorities. Systems are gaining capacity. Services are becoming accessible. Let's look at energy and infrastructure. Investment in Chisamba solar plant. Expansion at Mamba Thermal Power Station. Construction of the Lusaka-Ndola dual carriageway. Power is stabilizing. Infrastructural expansions. Well, let's look at community and the economy itself. The Constituency Development Fund, the CDF, has been increased significantly. Look at the social cash transfer. It's been expanded. Youth empowerment programs are scaled. Support to small businesses through the CEEC is all over the country. Resources today are moving closer to the people that need them the most. Let's look at agriculture. Reforms to the FISIP, which is the Farmer Input Support Program, is all over the country and in every area where farming is happening. Improved input distribution. We just had a record high in terms of harvests. There's food security, which is strengthening today. Let's look at mining and industry. The revival of the Konkola copper mine, the KCM, we all know about it. The revival of the Mopani copper mine. Industrial efforts at Mulungushi Textiles. Existing for the first time and standing a lifetime today, it is just about to get commissioned. There's jobs that are returning to the people that need them. Production is increasing. Let's look at issues that are dealing with governance and social policy. we have seen for the first time the abolition of the death penalty. The fast-track courts are in effect for all GBV cases. Expanded access to justice. Systems evolving. Institutions are modernizing today. None of this suggests perfection, but it does suggest movement. Now, here is the reality. Both things from both stories are true. There are challenges and there is progress. But politics does not present both equally. It selects, it frames, it repeats. Because if you're trying to win power, your job is not to balance the picture. Your job is to tilt it, to magnify every weakness, to minimize every gain, to simplify achievements, and to complicate failures. So where does that leave you? With a choice, not between two politicians, but between two lenses. A lens that sees only problems and a lens that recognizes progress. Your responsibility is to weigh both carefully, objectively, because in the end, leadership is not judged by noise. It is judged by trajectory. This has been Politics Aside. We'll see you next time.